didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hughes. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Turns out it's Hughes. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. Houston will be forced to punt. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Turns into the pile. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Kick is in the air. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Houston offense comes onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And how about Willie Fritz and the job he's done bringing in elite talent, man? You see these receivers that can make plays with Thomas and Walker. You also see him bringing in young guys, one of the most highly rated quarterbacks in all of college football a year ago. Houston's got some juice. H-Town, Palmer, a little juice, baby.
It sounds like Big 12 football, right? The Big 12 football that we all know. Air raid offenses throwing it up and down the field. Traditionally, Big 12 champions have dudes on the outside that can smoke you. And I think Willie Fritz in Houston believe they have the horses this year. Coming back, they've recruited some big-time talent as well, and they are looking to light up scoreboards this season.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Selling the fake. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Houston trying to convert on 4th down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going.
4th and 1, I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease, pick up the first, keep the drive alive.
On the ground, it's Hughes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Under pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. The run inside. It's Hughes. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Blasted as he lets it go. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Off-play action. Between the hashes, it's Lions. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Lions. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it